Oh, so I am Monica, and I am an intuitive personal development advocate. And pretty much what I do is I help women heal their inner child from childhood trauma and pain. What I really plan on doing within my business is I really want to help women go through a transformational process of healing themselves so that they can become advocates for themselves, so they can speak up for themselves, so they can see really the depth of what they have inside of them. I also want to show women and eventually young girls how to really be there for themselves, how to really heal their inner child. Like, a lot of people don't really understand how much of what we went through in our childhood, I would say our adolescence, our adult life, like, they don't really understand how much of that really affects us. And it really affects us when we become adults. And a lot of times we overlook it, and a lot of times we decide not to heal it because we feel like it's not important. I know that's how I was. So I really work on helping women heal that, and I do that with fun. I have accountability. I have a process of deep thinking, of deep healing, walking through sometimes there are locations and areas in our life that, physical areas that we can't go past because it brings up a traumatic memory. And I actually go through that with women, and we walk through that process together to heal it, to change the narrative of what that felt like. I also teach interactive parenting classes to parents, and some of those topics vary from childhood to different topics that internet safety, co-parenting, how to, pretty much the overall goal is to promote healthy relationships between children and parents. So in 3 years, where I pretty much see my business is I see it being very global. I see it also being digital. I see the parenting classes along with the technology classes that I do, which is pretty much the same thing with the parenting classes, except for I go in depth with different ways to have internet safety. So that one is really a portion of internet safety, and different things that our children are doing on technology devices. But I try to do that in a way so that it can give parents a peace of mind. So again, where I see my business being in about 3 years is pretty much global and digital. I really see the parenting classes and the technology classes, well, the interactive workshops, that's what I mean when I say parenting classes. Parenting classes just came out first. But the interactive workshops for the parents and the technology classes for the parents as well, I see those becoming digital. The interactive workshops, though, I see myself still being able to travel and do those with parents, because I make it a pretty fun environment. So it's not only fun for them, it's fun for me as well. So I like doing it. I see my advocacy programs and coaching being worldwide as well. Like, I see it transforming and helping so many women lives and eventually girls. Like, I see myself going and starting that program with young girls and teaching them how to heal and learn ways to heal while they're still young, you know, because even at, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 years old, there are things that are being implanted into our minds from things that are being said to us that we don't even really understand the depth of what they're doing to us. So I see myself doing that. And I see myself traveling. I see my business being pretty much travel. I see myself doing various events, various workshops, various things. Like, I see it happening. I see it happening. And so, this is me. I'm Monica. Again, I'm an intuitive personal development advocate. And my goal is to help women understand that they need to heal their childhood and to advocate for themselves. Thank you.